I'm Gary Hess, and I have been the Men's Residence Hall Dean at Weimar Institute since the fall of 2013. As the Men's Dean, I do a lot of counseling, talking to the young men on a one-on-one basis, and so I see my role as kind of a mentor or father figure for young men as they're transitioning from education and then when they leave here going into the world to do whatever it is they're going to do, and kind of fill in the gap there when dad's not around and they need somebody to help them out. My background helps me in my role as the Men's Dean. I spent 34 and a half years in law enforcement before coming to Weimar Institute, and during that time I learned a lot about working with people and reading people. It's kind of a bleed over into what I'm doing now. Some of the things that I like to do are, I like hiking, I like going backpacking, I like going on trips with my wife. We try and take a road trip every summer. I like visiting with my grandchildren, giving Bible studies to people. That's actually, I enjoy doing that more than just about anything. One of the things that I really love about Weimar is once a week we go out on Wednesday afternoons, and the staff and faculty actually work with the students in ministry, and it's a program called TCI, Total Campus Involvement, which turns into Total Community Involvement. You have to show somebody that you care about them if you expect them to listen to what you have to tell them about the gospel. So besides my other responsibilities, the responsibility that I think is the most important is directing young men to Christ, helping them in their Christian growth. They arrive here in different places in their Christian growth, and the goal is for Weimar Institute that when they leave, they have a relationship with Christ. And if they don't, when they leave, then we've failed at what we're trying to do. Wherefore I will not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of these things, though ye know them, and be established in the present truth. As the dean and leading young men to Christ, I think we have a responsibility to lead them to what is present truth, so that they understand present truth. Now, what Peter was talking about, the present truth in his day was that Christ was the Messiah. So what's the present truth in our day? The present truth is that Christ is coming soon. And so I do worship once a week with the young men from the dorm on Friday mornings, and my goal has been to share with them things that are going on in the world that they're really not paying attention to because they're wrapped up in their studies, they're wrapped up in their life here, they're very busy. They're running to and fro. And they have a lot going on, and so I try to help them in that regard. So we see the events going on in the world, and while they're important mile markers, the real event is Christ is waiting for us to see the manifestation of his character in us, and then he will come. And so my goal is to share this truth with the young men that I'm responsible for.